Hello viewers, MikeMoneyGMR here, and I debated about it, and I decided I am going to start Sonic 3D Blast today as my next, more or less, goof-off thing. Um, like I said, I played the PC version, so I'm going to hope that this is kind of similar. If it's not, I'm going to be a little upset because... Ooh, cool, I didn't actually listen to that. Oh, I love Traveler's Tales. Well, I can already say right now that the graphics are a little bit different than the PC version, but of course that's to be expected since it got moved to this system, the Sega. Well, in this case, the Wii Virtual Console. I'm sure that there's going to be some differences, like right off the bat. Let's just hit start so we can. Kind of get an idea of how this works. So the difference is you can tell already that there's actually a menu here. Let's see. Okay, jump is A and B is spin dash. Okay, so basically here's the difference. You only have two moves, which is slightly different. And since it's a 3D pane, you're going to be moving in all directions, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. So we got that. Sound test, I'm sure it just kind of does the thing where basically does music of any kind. The only thing I can really say about this, like my experience in this game, since it's been years, because the computer I used to play it on died. It's been, let's see. Yeah, we'll just say years, because I can't remember the exact amount since I've last played this. And like I said, the last time I played it was a PC version. And in that, I got to play with a little, game pad controller thing that they had at the time. And it was a pain in the butt to set up for this. So, yeah. But basically, this game... There's some new differences that I should tell you about. In this game, instead of before where you can skip enemies, and just kind of go through the level at a speed that you feel comfortable doing, you're supposed to get to the goal as fast as possible, but you can also take your time. In this one, you actually have to defeat every single enemy in an area to proceed. And that kind of made problems, especially for people like me who aren't very good at exploring at the time, because I was a kid, so I was more, move on and continue instead of try to finish everything. And because of that, there was a lot of times where I was just lost of what to do next. Anyway, let's hit start. And Flickies are mysterious birds. They live in another dimension and can travel anywhere through large rings. This one actually kind of has a cool little intro story too. Robotnik learns about the Flickies. I will change the Flickies into robots and have them search for the Chaos Emeralds for me. Using the infinite power of the emeralds, I will conquer the world. Or I can conquer the world. Sonic visits Flicky Island to see his friends, but the only thing he finds are robots. Robotnik made my friends like this. I must save them. Robotnik must be stopped. Sonic starts to defeat the enemies in order to rescue the Flickies who are trapped inside. Go, Sonic, you can warp through the big rings with the help of the Flickies. Chase after Robotnik and defeat his plans. So, I don't know what the game before this was supposed to be, because, yeah, you start out in Green Groove, Now you'll notice right away you have no rings to start out with like usual. There's no time limit for the most part. See, you can dash by hitting the B button, of course. You can jump, but as you can see, you can't jump up there. So there's that. And I think you can actually fall off this bridge if you're not careful, so be very careful there. These are dash pads. You walk up to them, Sonic will automatically dash and go through this area. Don't worry, you cannot get stuck in that area. I've tried. Because I've tried just for fun when I was playing the computer version, which this level does look, from my childhood memory, it does look about the same that I remember. So there's that. Well, here's a shield here. As always, you can jump on top of it, or you can dash into it, whichever you want to do. There's a one up there. It doesn't have any really catchy music, it just kind of plays. This enemy here, let's see if we can defeat it. Yep. Jump on top, and the Flickie will actually join you. That's a different thing too. The Flickies will actually follow you around once you grab them. And so you want to make sure you grab them, because like if you just run away from the enemy after defeating it, the Flickie will just float around there waiting for you to grab it. I've done that before too. At least I'm pretty sure it does that. I don't think that dash pad is important, like it's required when you use it anyway. This enemy, it has that ball rolling around it. You can kill it one of two ways. You can either jump on it, I think, or you can dash into it when the ball's not there. So, there's that. So we got 50 rings now. As always, if you get hit, you will lose all your rings, so keep that in mind. Let's see if I can do this. Nope. Got him. Alright. And what's cool is if you stand still, the Flickies will actually fly around you. It's kind of neat, actually. Let's grab that. Should be one up here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Haha, I did it. And I got another one too. Yep, see, like I said, they just kind of run around. That thing right there is actually unkillable, I believe. The little arrow thing, the little thing that was shooting arrows over there. Just so you know, if you actually do go over there and try to attack it, it won't do anything. I've tried it myself. There is no killing it. Pretty sure. That's where you turn in the Flickies. As you can see, we have all of them. If you get hit, though, you lose them, so you gotta be careful, because I have gotten hit before and lost them, and it's really annoying, because then you have to chase them all down. Kind of like you have to chase down your rings. That right there is a mine. I think if you touch it, you'll get hurt, so you don't want to do that. So anyway, let's put our Flickies inside this. Just do it like that, the ring will destroy, and you can go through this little work. Okay, oh, there we go, got shot by a turn already. This is a safe point right here for you to stand. We almost got 100 rings. I almost said rubies. I don't really know why I got Legend of Zelda on the brain, apparently. Which is funny, because I haven't actually watched any Legend of Zelda things or played any Legend of Zelda things in a long time. Yeah, we got a 1-up, it just didn't play any music. As always, there's the speed shoes. If you get them, you'll get a speed boost. Those spikes, they cannot be defeated, so, you know, be careful. So basically, just don't touch them is basically what I'm trying to say. I'm pretty sure it is possible to fall in the water. I don't really know how you get that one up. There's one of the mines I talked about. Don't touch it. Just to show you what I'm talking about. See, you can hit that thing all day, you're not going to kill it. I know many people were probably like having a heart attack when I did that because they thought I was going to get hit and lose all my rings. in terms of difficulty of this game, the game itself wasn't that hard for me, and I was playing it as a kid, if you remember right. And so it wasn't really that difficult from what I can remember. I mean, sure, I sucked at the game, so of course I was probably getting hit left and right, but I never actually got that I can really remember a game over. And I'm not really listening to the music right now, but I forgot to also mention that this game actually has some pretty amazing music. We just lost all of our rooms, by the way. What I'm talking about, though, is there's one stage where it's just constantly raining, and I love that stage's music. I can't remember, though, which stage number it is, if it's 1, or if it's like 2 or 3. But the music in that stage is just awesome. Oh, here's a new power-up. The Flames circle. I don't think it actually does anything specific except for protect you against other kinds, like different types of attacks than like the normal shield does. So there's that. Remember to jump at the end of the dash thing so you don't have to go back. Oh, here's another thing I forgot to mention. If you see an X, that means that's the ending one. So just keep that in mind. There we go, I already lost it. God damn, I'm not doing good all of a sudden. Now, another thing I could mention, if you feel like you're going to lose your Flickies because you suck with the game, for example, here's how you can just guarantee you won't. Just come over here and give them up, and they'll stay there for you and wait while you get the rest of them. So, you know, there's that. I've run out of things to talk about the game. The levels are actually, in my opinion, really awesome for this. I actually enjoyed every single one that they had. Well, I don't think I ever got very far in the game because, for one thing, it's not because I gave up. It's like, you know, like, it's not because, you know, I got a game over, like I said, like, it's just, I think I ran out of time for it, you know, and so I just kind of got to this point where I was just like, yeah, I don't really feel like playing this anymore, which is a shame, because it's a really, really fun game. And that's automatic right there, by the way. I don't know what the hell Knuckles bonus is, I don't really remember. No, I think... No, I remember! You can actually find hidden areas where Knuckles is at, and they're like little bonus things that you can do. I only did like a couple of them though, because I had trouble finding them. There's one thing this game has, and what it is called is depth perception issues, as you just saw there. Good lord. That's why you want to dash into most enemies, because jumping on them can be kind of problematic, especially if you don't know where the hell they are. Actually, to be honest, I'm gonna admit something right now. The graphics for this actually do seem a little bit better now that I think about it, because I just remembered I used to get headaches from watching, from playing the game Sonic 3D Blast on the computer, because of the way that the graphics worked on it. It kind of gave me headaches. So, yeah, there's that. But yeah, if you've played Sonic 3D Blast on the computer, let me know in the comments, of course. I would love to hear that. And if you like this game better than all the other Sonic games combined, let me know too. Though if you do, it's like, and your reason is something along the lines of, I like it because of no time restraints, then I'll have to take your side on that, because it's true. No time restraints makes the game really enjoyable. Now, while we were screwing around, you may have noticed that I used the Flickies to help me actually get a 1-up. Believe it or not, yeah, they can actually help you get items. So, yeah, keep that in mind. I can actually see this game being hard to play on the classic controller because, remember, the classic controller, although it is somewhat built like the Sega controller, there's a small difference. Yeah, you have to have 50 rings, okay. Okay, so this is automatically moving forward. I'm not doing it. Pretty sure you can fall off the edge, so be careful. Ooh! My nose itches so bad right now, so that's why I'm not talking. Oh. Chaos Emerald. Cool. So yeah, there's that. That's actually the first time I've done one of those in a long time, like I said. I didn't even realize it was going to be that. I expected it to be something totally different. So that's actually kind of cool that I did that well on it. Okay, it may not have been that great because I did kind of get hit once, but, you know, for what it's worth, I did a pretty good job. I didn't fall off the edge. Oh, God. Oh yeah, this enemy. This enemy sucks. Because you have to hit the head of it. If you hit any other part of it, you'll get hurt. And, I'll admit, I had so much trouble doing that. Like, I literally tried attacking that enemy so many times as a kid. And I would have to get more rings and then try again and get hurt and then try to get more rings and get hurt. It was stupid, basically, to say the least. But, yeah, that's my story about that. Oh, those are running shoes, okay. Wasn't expecting that. That's close. The Flicky. It seems like they kind of try to go to where you are, or at least stay close to that spot. If they don't, go. Got that one up. I honestly think that this game was meant more for kids because the way it is, it definitely acts like it's a little bit easier. I'm sure there's the whole depth perception issue that I mentioned, because if you're not used to this game, you're going to find yourself being like, holy shit, I can't pay attention to what's going on most of the time. And I'm not going to disagree with you. Fun thing though, if you do get to, what's his name, Knuckles, and you don't have enough rings, he'll actually just sit there and just ignore you basically. Because I think I remember I found him one time by accident. and I didn't have 50 rings, and he was just like, yeah, whatever, more or less. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. I'm trying to get most of those rings without getting hit, to be honest. Alright, here we go. Here's the bridge. Well, there we go. Hitting like a boss. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry if that's annoying hearing me say that, because I don't know why, but I've gotten into this habit of saying them lately. And normally stuff like that would drive me insane, you know, hearing someone say something that's been used, like, to death, but no, it doesn't bother me if I'm the one saying it, but I'm sure it bothers you if you've heard it too many times, so, you know, just, feel free to say something. Not that I can hear you right now, but, you know. Okay, we're already up to 20 minutes, that's perfect for what I expected. Actually, here's a cool thing about this game that I like. The levels are actually pretty long, and for there not being time restraints, they actually went all out. They have so much crap for you to, you know, explore and find and all that. I just really wish I remembered what the gold shield does. How does you hit start? I'm trying to... Oh, you just pause this. Okay, good. I was wondering if there was like a menu or something. The last thing I want to do is hit back, because you remember if you hit the back button on some Sega Genesis, it's like, screw you, you're done. Aha, we did it. Okay, here's the boss. Mr. Dr. Robotnik himself. Now what he's gonna do is he's gonna throw this ball at you, and it'll chase after you. What you want to do is, when he comes to pick it up, you actually want to hit him. Oh god. Like that, see? Actually, come to think of it, this actually seems more fast-paced than it did in the computer version. I wonder if the speed thing was an issue in that and they fixed it in this version or something. Which, I don't know how that's possible. Okay, so... Haha. Anyway, that's a good stopping point right there. Yeah, that's basically how this game works, is you go through one level, and it's 3 stages, kind of similar to Metropolis, where it's like 3 stages. It's 3 stages, except one is only the boss stage, so that's how it works. You did notice, though, that there was a time bonus at the end. I don't know what determines that on the bosses. I mean, the bosses, it's kind of like, you know, how long you take to fight the bosses, probably that. But for the other stages, I don't know if that actually had one or not. But anyway, you kind of get the idea of, like, why I enjoyed this game. It's not that hard. The 3D is beautiful, actually, in my opinion. For a old classic game, the graphics hold up really well. I don't know how well this game did. Let me see. I can look that up real fast, because I'm curious now. Let's see. And of course the internet's going to be hellaciously slow since I'm asking a question for you guys. All right, well, I guess we'll have to wait till the next episode to find out, because I'm not making you guys wait to find out. So when I return, I'll tell you what the thing was. So, till then, everyone, bye.